everybody, and welcome everybody. Welcome everybody, welcome everybody.
It's a Minecraft stream.
Welcome everybody. Crystal Light, Beep and Boop. Welcome. You guys, I'm just assuming they're here because it hasn't popped up.
No one's here yet.
I thought it would be funny. Welcome, Sequoia. Welcome.
It's over.
I'm doing one punchy,
The
raw,
music's
dreaming,
over. We ended.
Hello, let's read.
No one can know we were singing.
Thulium.
Only the people on the rewatch will
Hello,
know.
Galactic Stars, Sky Pancake, Tree Bark Consumer, Keepso, Pink Flames, Ella, aka
Badlands.
Badlands, thank you.
Oh, the priests are out already?
I preemptively put them out. Keep them out. I promise you. Keep them out and move it to 8 to Skull. I am so confident.
Skull.
I am so absolutely confident we will, because I saw it and I went, yeah, that's what we're reading tonight. And then because it was so bad, it was bad. I did not like it. So Skull, and I am confident in that. Teach me how to desire. I don't know, man. Our voices are too quiet.
Turn us up.
Which knobs
Is
to
that
turn.
one?
It's these two, yeah. That better?
How's that for you, folks?
Is this okay? I'm sorry, Dragonfly away.
Music is pretty loud, so turn down the audio on the computer and then turn us up.
Oh,
Stinky
yeah,
Toads. Thank you.
thank you, Stinky Coats. Hi, my fave gays plus Maddie.
Goodness, so that's guys? I don't know. That better? We better? We worse? Here, that's gonna be turning up. Well, everything.
What? Yeah.
I think.
Is
No,
it?
our mic is separate. That's just that's just the music.
Yeah. So I turned that down and us
Oh,
up.
I thought you turned that up. Okay,
Yeah.
that better?
Thank you, Toady.
We
Jonah and
sound...
Micah still sound same as ever, Builder 500 says. Yeah. The gays and Maddie. Thank you. I'm glad you can see my... It's funny, because I'm probably the most gay one out of all of you guys.
In a war against demons for the fate of the world.
What? I like both of
Even
both
3
boys and
chances
girls.
at life may not suffice.
Yes.
Such a fate of Lady Sacred Beryl, a divine maiden tasked with rooting out only to be murdered and travel back in time.
Twice!
Upon her third attempt, Beryl realizes the truth. Her only hope to purify the realm is to face the fearsome House Vine, a lair of demons and mortal guise.
All right.
Can Beryl survive in the domain of Duke Belith von Vine? Or will she not find nothing but death and damnation once more?
Alright.
Belith
Keep
von
in mind,
Vine.
it is rated young adults.
Fucking A.
You've seen the first few chat
Warning.
panels.
This episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some readers.
Some
It's
readers,
not
get out of
violence.
here.
It is the sacred lady.
The great lady, the great divine lady.
You should give him the stupidest voice ever.
Never touched by anyone.
Bullshit. Look, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Ha, ha, ha.
It would have been better had you joined me when I asked you to. Yes, Pete! That's like a sub 6 seconds!
Alright, guys, so we're gonna be wrapping up now. Great stream.
Then I would have let you move as you wish.
Oh, what the fuck?
He doesn't have his nipples.
No nipples, and look at this weird...
Look at his
They
head.
were removed
Well, look at
during
this-
the surgery.
Look at this weird
The cuck surgery.
block.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
He's whipping his dick out!
Please don't make me restrain you further. If you try anything, I will punish the servants instead.
Do you see why I...
Young
Get out of there! My sacred lady! Forgive us, my lady. You know, if you're...
Why is she, like, biting her lip,
No,
though?
hear me out.
My
This-
sacred lady.
This might just be me, but, like, if someone told me to do something that was that heinous, I wouldn't do it.
It's like that scene from Dune.
What scene?
The scene where what's his bucket's getting ready and they split the throat. It's one of the Harkonnens. What's his name?
I've seen Dune, but I don't remember.
When
I watched Dune right after watching all of
what is
Lord of the
his name?
Rings, the director's version, and so kind of I liked Lord of the Rings better. A lot.
When Fade is getting all
Fade
dressed up.
Ralpha is getting ready to go kill people.
I don't
for
think the
his
name is
birthday.
help. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
They're like, oh, your knives, and he tests one by slicing a servant lady's neck open.
Oh. Like I said, if you're asked to do something heinous that you believe in and are against, I think a good person wouldn't do it. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Paul, look at me. If you keep averting my gaze, I may have to restrain your eyes too.
Scum!
You're
Scum!
scum!
Scum! Scum!
I was wrong.
Why has he got like?
Grab.
She has no hair.
Well, he's got like a
Do you think he's a
bodybuilder's.
swimmer?
He's got like a bodybuilder's body, and then just like
A
a little
twink's head.
Harry Potter head.
He
Yeah.
looks...
He looks like Daniel
doesn't keep
Radcliffe.
He looks like the pedophile teacher in my high school.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I didn't
Minus the
know
body.
him.
I should have shut your mouth, not your eyes.
He looks like a 9-year-old Daniel Radcliffe from the neck up.
Thank you for letting me know, my lady.
Ah.
The Sacred Lady can identify a demon and stop them.
Oh,
Clearly
really? She doesn't
fucking
seem
not.
to be able to stop them.
She is the world's greatest hope.
People. So they're not biblically accurate angels.
But we should get some Death Note music.
I'd probably
You're
complain.
so right.
No, it's shockingly people.
Really?
I mean, people use
Busy
it all the
Disney
time.
Studios, thank you so much.
you.
Watching The Princess Bride with your school's Tea Party Club. You'll watch stream once it's over, but have some
gosh.
money in the
I
meantime.
mean, you're getting an
Thank you.
infinitely
fun.
better.
Princess Bride
Yeah.
is so good. You have such good taste. Go watch that instead of us.
In fact, everybody here, go watch The Princess's Bride.
Bye-bye.
Come back and watch
long
this
ago,
tomorrow.
the temple has worked to
Sure.
weed out the demons hidden in the human world.
They're the ones who are making all the NFTs. You guys,
3 noble families with immense influence and superhuman power.
Wow,
Oh, so
you can
he's a
really tell that they're
superhuman.
three different boys. They
Yeah, that
don't
one's
look
got glasses.
identical
Yeah.
at all.
That's Clark Kent. That's
Four
Superman.
Eyes, 4 eyes. You
You
need
need
more
glasses to
hair,
see.
nipples on your body.
What?
He doesn't have hair or nipples
Oh,
on
I
his
guess
body.
that's true. Are selected and offered to the Sacred Lady.
At least 3. I don't know who this is.
Which family appears to be the house of the devil?
Oh,
She observes the demon and purifies
get
him
out of there!
on the day that only the
He's pretty
Sacred
handsome,
Lady
I'm not gonna lie.
knows. Looks like Jarps.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it kind of looks like Germa. Like a nod, like
In a platonic way.
yeah, not like in a mean way. Like they have like a similar bone structure.
I'll say like, okay.
Who is this?
It's Jerma.
Yeah, it's Germa.
Who's...
Man, I wish Germa was real.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Okay.
I
don't
feel like-
understand.
I don't see it.
No, I don't.
Maybe it's the eyes.
On the day that only the Sacred Lady knows. The day the divine power descends to Earth. That's kind of nice, that background. Not really nice,
No,
but
it's
kind of
not.
nice.
I disagree with you. That
It
looks
kind
like
of looks...
Dookie.
Is that Hermanu? That might be Hermanu.
I mean, if-
Go to Baby Tyrant real quick for me. I'm...
Worst sentence, top 5 worst sentences of all time.
Baby
Ambrosia
Tyrant.
says, please tell me that wasn't the male lead. Please don't.
I
Anyone's-
hope not.
Anyone's fucking guess.
Damn, they really change this so often.
Oh, Serena.
This is changed like 3 times. Go to chapter 1. Holy shit, there's been 50 chapters since I last did Baby Tyrant.
Well, one of your earliest videos was about Serena, and you gave me a script for it to like read over,
and
I
you
was
hated
like,
it so much. Oh wait, go.
this script
No,
is
okay,
not
my
it.
bad.
They're not close at all.
No, I know the dome from something, but I don't remember what.
Yeah. The demons
Ah,
will
I'm
be
doing
offered
what?
on the temple altar.
Hold on 1 minute. We're just gonna talk about backstory information while this woman is being assaulted.
Yeah, probably.
Apparently.
Well, because, like,
Apparently.
before we can cut back to her being
Thank you, I'm
absolutely in a terrible situation, we need to know about the three families and
And
the
their
demon.
demons of
the
Devlin.
special
We
day.
have to know who's assaulting her, Micah.
Yeah. Obviously a demon, because demons assault women.
To seal the Hell's Gate forever.
Hell's Gate.
I really like how Webtoons...
You know Lionsgate?
Webtoons managed to give you so much exposition without actually telling you anything.
Well, Jonah, this is gonna seal the Hell's Gate forever.
Yeah, like, that doesn't mean anything, actually.
They're just gonna be like a movie company after this.
Yeah.
That is the Sacred Lady's mission. Oh, that's the Sacred Lady's mission? Okay.
Yeah.
The Sacred Lady will marry the family head of her choosing.
By touching this thing.
I think it's
This
paper,
indiscriminate...
some sort of horn,
Maybe a claw?
Satan's penis.
I choose you, Pikachu! I first chose this guy, Duke
or
a boss.
You look, you chose Duke or a boss, and you're like, yeah, nothing seems sketchy about this guy.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
The Ouroboros family was not the house of the devil.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, however, he fucking acted like it. There's no way out.
Man, those backgrounds are really bad.
That's what all of the mice say when they're in the maze.
So true.
I also enjoy hide and seek.
You know, you could just... And I'm gonna say this. You know how you chomp a hot dog and bite it clean off?
Not me.
You could do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He possessed... Oh, I thought it said a horse. He possessed a horrific fetish.
Ready.
Wait.
He possessed a
Uh?
horse.
No, I thought it said he possessed a horse fetish. I was like, man, this comic's going away. He possessed a horrific fetish.
Did you like it when I joined in your game?
Lucy Purr says not the kink shaming. No, the kink shaming.
I think if someone is... what were my rules? I always add to them because I learn about some new horrific fucking thing. As long as everyone is an adult, human,
I still don't think you have to make that specification.
I don't know.
Why they gotta be
Now
human?
it's your turn to join
because some
my...
people like to fuck dogs, Micah. Because that happens.
And what's wrong
Now
with...
it's your turn to join my...
Duke Artemis!
Slam.
You are guilty of inflicting unspeakable harm on the Sacred Lady and your household servants. Moreover, there is a substantial evidence that you are a demon. Take the Duke to the gallows.
Oh my god.
What?
What was
Oh
his
my
fetish? Just like
gosh.
Soon after, his
Jason?
past was found out, and he
Hide and
was
seek.
branded
He
a demon.
really likes hide and seek. What happened? Sacred Lady! Sacred Lady! The unicorn! I don't know who's... it's a boy.
as head of one of the great noble families, I will give you some time to get your affairs in order.
Or you could just, like,
Chop his
kill
head
him.
off.
Yeah.
That's... No.
It is over. The Duke, no, that man shall be executed. I don't know why the knights are getting this
he
voice.
needs to get his duties in order. just for fun. Really? Really?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, you are free now.
What? I don't think there's a vein that goes from your neck up your chin.
Here, maybe.
No, I'm-
You guys live the most chill lifestyle. I've never seen veins pop out of you, like a watermelon about to
Oh,
explode.
there's some veins popping out of Micah's forehead like he's about to burst.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, calm down. Breathe, Micah, breathe.
I was flexing my veins.
I thought I was free from him!
Lucy Purr says they didn't even say the fetish.
I know! Not that I care.
How dare you! No one touches my nipples because they don't exist!
But he wouldn't let go of me that easily.
Turn. Crack.
Whoa! Whoa!
Crack.
What's happening? How did you die?
You know
What
He
happened?
hit her with the cracker. Crack, crack,
I don't...
crack.
You know when you just die? You know when a guy runs at you
Did
and
he,
doesn't...
like, bite her to death real quick? Or, like, there was, like, 50 guards that were like, hey, pew pew, with their knives.
I'm doing what says, died by shock?
I don't know.
Drago Nerd says, do people read
We're
this?
about to find out. We're gonna go to the comment section.
I don't want to call anyone out, but I expect to
I
see someone
expect to
here.
see a specific commenter here.
Sacred lady.
Sacred lady.
Sacred lady. Sacred lady!
It's me, the Sacred Lady.
I mean, is she God or is she like Jesus in their world?
I don't know.
Do you believe in God?
Do you believe in
No,
God?
not here.
I think that's on here.
Dialogue. Red flag. Red flag.
Where? He just had a very severe
Someone
fetish.
dies.
Almost kiss?
Yes.
No.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
Oh, random celebrity mentioned
Who?
Jerma.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who he is.
I wish Jerma was real.
Ooh, musical segment.
Yeah, we opened with the music.
Tree Bark Consumer says, do you believe in the Sacred Lady?
Oh, we've seen this castle before. We haven't, but we did do the
haven't,
bit.
but I said that.
I think to
yes.
mark that one, you have to actually have seen it before.
No,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
agree.
sure I've seen it.
Or
though.
else we'd get it every time, because every time we go,
Technically, they tongue each other.
Guys,
I'm
come
okay,
on. Let there
okay.
be some intrigue. Let there be some build. What are you doing, my lady?
Huh? When I came to, I was just.
Sacred Lady!
Anyone's
I had
bad?
returned to the same moment.
How can you daydream at such an important moment as this?
Yeah, I feel like these
The
guys
three
are the
priests!
best.
Holy shit!
The cuck priests.
It's our guys! Line them up. Line them up. Oh no, it's the
I got
circle.
the wrong one.
You gotta grab the priest.
No.
Nope,
Oh,
that's
that was
chat.
Sorry, chat.
Sorry, chat. You're probably helter skelter now. Priest!
Priest, 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 priest. Why are we so early? You nearly missed? Nah, this is 8.
We had daylight savings
Daylight
happen.
Oh,
savings.
yeah.
So we're gonna be at a different time
If
because
you're-
our
I
government
hate
is
daylight
awful.
savings.
If you're not in the United States of America, we're probably at a different time.
No,
you
the-
might also be at a different
the
time.
thing
I
that
don't know how
pisses
it
me off-
works
Wait, is
internationally.
only the United States do
I
daylight
don't.
savings?
I think other people do it.
I grew up in Arizona, so I
Well,
do
no,
not
the thing that pisses me
understand
off
or
is
like
where
it.
we
But
live. Like a year or two ago, we voted to get rid of daylight
we
savings.
did, and
by, like,
everyone said yes.
It was like a 64% voted to get rid of daylight savings time, and then the government just went, well, actually,
No.
we're not gonna do that.
I hate daylight savings.
Yeah.
Apparently, England's time changes later.
Yeah,
So-
I grew up in Arizona. I love it and I miss it, and I cannot convince any of these fools to move with me.
At any rate, we
Here,
await.
let me put the priests away.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't see them there.
Don't put them away. They might still be
Well,
needed.
oh no, they're gonna stay. But I
Make
just
them
want-
itty bitty and just like on top of the warning bar.
Dreaming says, "What's daylight saving time? I've never understood
You're
it." You're lucky.
lucky.
I don't
Wha-
understand. What
Twice
it
a
is.
year, for whatever forsaken reason,
Something about farming.
it's to give
like,
people.
farmers.
It's
So in
But,
the
like,
middle
why
of the
don't you
night.
just wake up early?
Well, one, yes, I agree with you.
Just
So
fucking wake up earlier.
but it doesn't even help the farmers because
Hey, you guys aren't explaining what it is. So
Oh,
over
no.
over the course of the season, the sun rises later and sets at different times throughout the year. So in order to try to combat that for farmers, the idea back in olden times when we didn't have like modern lighting was
What county are you in, Stinky Frogs?
in the middle of
Stinky Toads.
in the middle of the
Sorry.
night we'll just lose an hour, right?
yeah.
Like, it just goes from, like, 12...
12 to 2.
Or 12 to what? The time changes!
Yeah,
and
what
then-
I'm confused about people who are working the night shift where it like skips behind an hour and they still
Yeah,
have to
I
stay an
don't-
extra
I
hour. Do
don't-
they get paid for that extra hour
I have no idea.
that they worked?
At any rate,
Irregardless, it's just like a time switch to try to
I see you,
align
Stinky Toads.
the clock with
I don't like it, it's bad.
With
We'll
the sun,
wait
it's
the
bad, it's
Sacred
horrible.
Lady's
It's stupid.
answer.
It's stupid fucking
it
bullshit.
made some sense before like electricity was a thing, but it no longer makes any sense because we have
Sailors-
electric lights.
Sage the Healer makes a great point. Farmers don't even need to use clocks because they'd rise with the sun anyway.
And also,
yeah.
you probably have to feed the cows at the same time, because you have to feed the dogs at the same time.
Yeah, and it's not like the cows are gonna be happy.
Ooh,
be
Punchy,
being
you grew
fed an hour
lazy
later.
too?
Thank you for the super chat.
It's so good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Punchy.
We'll
I
wait.
love the desert.
We'll wait your answer.
Fringe.
So, I choose... In my second life, I chose...
Oh yeah, 'cause
Oh
that
yeah, that guy, moron. So
I chose the second evilest looking guy.
the power is like, oh yeah, she's got the power to tell which one are demons, and it's
And
like,
she's
no,
into the
but no, but the
demons.
power is just like, I don't know. Instead of like giving her the power to see demons or something, we'll just keep sending her back until she gets it right.
Yeah,
This is an awful magic system.
This, like, I'm sorry, but is she really sacred and, like, their version of Jesus if she can't get it right the first time? Sorry.
Well, you say that, but Jesus had like 30 runs.
U-bar, we-bar,
The House of Uber.
The House
Weaver.
of Eber.
we-bar, you-bar,
Duke
You-
Ebar was
Ubar?
blind.
you-bar.
Uber. Oh, I'm doing what? Thank you for...
Daylight savings was World War I to conserve energy.
I'd fucking believe it.
Really?
All I
What
know
do
is
you
the
mean?
first person to present the
How?
idea of daylight savings time was Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, so it...
I don't know when it
Oh.
actually went into effect, though.
Right. I know it's...
What bad thing did Benjamin
Time to
Franklin do so I
Google.
can make fun of him?
What?
Daylight savings. Ah, bitch.
He also, you know...
Invented daylight savings.
Well, I think, you
When
know...
was it started?
Did he?
Yeah, 1918. I could have sworn it was an older thing.
I did too. So we did have
conserve
electricity.
fuel?
Oh,
What fuel? But war.
So we were trying to spend less energy on.
We're not fighting a war anymore!
Well, yeah, it was so instead of using electricity, they were like, well, let's just try to like wake up and go to sleep with the sun, so that way we can use our fuel for the war. That actually makes sense, but that should have been.
But why didn't you just wake up earlier?
I don't disagree with you.
Just wake up earlier.
No, but that should have.
Put your big boy pants on if you're gonna fucking start a war over some guy who got shot in the head for marrying a girl. That is true, because it's World War I,
No,
and
I
I
know.
love World
No,
War
but-
I.
Dragon says, can daylight
Oh,
savings
welcome,
please get
Owl
its lore
Showers.
strength? Oh, thank you!
Welcome to
Thank you
Silver
so
Guy.
much.
At
All
any
I'm
rate,
saying
we're
is-
beefing with daylight savings, and we may not have known
I'm
the
sorry,
history
if
of
you're gonna
it.
be a little
Well, but if
bitch
it's a
and start
wartime-
war,
if it's a-
then do the war thing and end the war when the fucking war thing is over.
Yeah, if it's a wartime measure, it should end with the war.
I hate it. Just
Anyway, we
as
read
I was
comics
beginning to
on this
forget
stream.
about all of the terrible things that happened at the Ouroboros household.
The Sacred Lady. Oh,
So he's a
dip.
demon.
I'm gonna move that back up to skull.
Why?
I
Why
dipped
did you
it down
get rid of the priest?
I dipped it down
Oh,
to
there they
no,
are.
they're here watching. I dipped it down to 18 plus.
I can think of no better sacrifice to hell.
Elon Musk. What? I found out Duke Earbear,
Uber.
Ubar, was a devil worshipper.
He looks like
I
every
bet he
Undertale
stays, has tattoos, and doesn't go to Bible study. And that's how you can tell he's a devil worshipper. I ran so far my feet bled.
Pound,
Pound.
Open the door.
No, I think that's.
Open the door! Open the door!
Open the
Please!
Who dares bang on the sacred temple's door?
Me!
Sacred Lady.
Duke Ubar endeavors
Duke Eobar endeavors to become a demon. Do you not?
I feel like there's hey, he wants to be a fucking demon.
Yeah, but it's olden times.
Endeavors?
Yeah.
He wants to be a demon.
Just because you only know one-syllable words don't mean everyone else
Okay,
has to speak.
I'm in a panic. I am frustrated and upset. I'm not gonna stop and sit down and have a cup of my tea and go, ah, yes, he endeavors to become a demon. You gotta help me, man. I'm in a mood today.
Yeah,
We've been script
clearly.
writing, so I've had to have lots
I
of
will
energy.
say, Maddie's script that me and her are working on is very energetic.
It's probably one of the best ones. It's the one I've been edging for like a year now.
Yeah, this video we're
I've
working
been
on.
teasing this
Not to
for
hype
a
it,
year.
it's
Over a year.
It's
at
gonna be
this
out in like
point.
3 weeks.
You've
You've been working on it for probably over a year?
I think over a year. Definitely over a year. No, I started in
Reagan Rose
December of
1513
2023.
Reagan Rose 1513 says, "What were you doing at the Devil's Sacrament?"
No, but me and you have been working on it. I've also been working
Yeah.
pretty hardcore on this video.
Yeah. I don't believe it, the Sacred Lady.
T-Dragon says, what's it about? It's a secret.
It's a secret.
We can't even
That's why
say.
it's a tease, and I'm edging you.
Is running from the demon. You...
I feel like they put an inordinate amount of work.
Why are there so many demons in this world?
You've clearly been corrupted and lost your divine powers.
Huh? You don't have divine powers. You weren't able to choose in the first place.
But the redemption is to offer you as the demon's remnant.
Yeah, so the priests are the baddies, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they watch in this
I mean,
world
they don't
too?
have faces.
We offer this tainted sacred lady,
Ruh-roh.
Aslan, and ask for your forgiveness. I don't want to beef with the religion of this world. I don't think it's working.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Sword to the head?
Well, quick.
I feel like that's
painless.
good. No,
It's
I don't
like
think.
the medieval of mice and men.
I just feel no.
Sorry,
that's gonna
Lenny.
that's gonna like glance off her skull. That's not gonna be. That's gonna be like a multiple stabbings, kind of messy.
Maybe it's a really intense sword.
Dragon Nerd says, these guys suck.
Yeah. As my blood covered the altar. I know it's altar. I'm sorry.
Okay, if your
And my vision
religion
began to fade.
involves sacrificing women on an altar,
You're pretty cool.
you're probably not the good guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning here. My vision began to fade. Step. I saw the Hell's Gate open.
Me when I see, oh, there's fellas.
Wait, so you wanted to close the Hell's Gate by... Wait, how is she doing
I
this?
don't follow
Just
the
keep
prophecy.
reading. We haven't read
Goes
long enough
from
to know what's
hell
happening.
Into this realm. So he's Satan, I guess? Was a man with green eyes.
Okay.
He sounds like a pretty good dude. The demon was actually...
The third guy that I haven't picked yet, and it's almost like you didn't actually figure anything out.
Yeah.
So Wadsworth Bell says,
Goodbye.
what chapter is this again? One.
One.
This is like
One.
70% of the way through
We're
chapter
not done
1.
yet? By the time I realized this, my life was already leaving my body.
Sacred lady, sacred lady.
So I began my third
So
life.
she's supposed to marry the devil?
Apparently. And then with her divine virtue powers, she is...
Gonna virtuoso him to death?
So... Not to do like the flirt to convert thing, so that's what she's doing though.
Oh my god.
That's what she's doing.
Which is the house of the devil.
And that the temple thinks of me as only an offering to be sacrificed.
So
No,
now,
and she's gonna ally with the
Wait,
guys from the Hell's Gate because the priests were so mean to her. I guarantee you that's where this is going.
but that doesn't make sense. Just because part of your religion wasn't right doesn't mean all of it.
well, I mean, if
is,
they're
maybe.
sacrificing you on an altar, maybe you're not.
Yeah.
Well, but
she is the sacred lady. She's
She's
reincarnated.
Not only is she the sacred lady, also we've
So
seen
half
that
of the religion
the
has to be
demons
true.
are also not it. She's like, well, these guys are bad, which is true. These guys seem pretty bad.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna go to the demons who are definitely worse.
Yeah. I'm confused. Demons wearing the masks of men. Men wearing the masks of demons. Who is... Yeah, could you take him out for me?
Like outside?
Yeah.
Micah's gonna go take Chirps outside.
Does this count as a piss break?
Piss
For
break!
Chirps.
Yes.
Piss break.
Micah for the next 10 minutes will be voiced by Jonah.
For Jonah.
Wait.
Hi, I'm Micah.
Get out of there! Yeah, you have to get
Oh,
up
yeah, I'll move
and
chairs.
move chairs.
I'm dying.
Here, you move the chairs, and I'll do the scrolling. Oh, Pets Join Stream. That's a good one.
Do a favorable impression. Make me look cool.
Yeah. Who is truly evil? The answer is here.
I'm Micah, see?
The house vine is the house of the devil.
I'm Micah, see?
By choosing him, I choose to enter hell of my own volition. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm Micah, see?
But if I must marry, do you?
Ooh, marry all three of them!
The head of
ultimate
these,
power move.
The head of one of these three families. And if two of them are no different than hell, then
Yep, I was right.
I would rather face true hell. Isn't this the original goal anyways?
Yeah, I don't.
There's no
I don't
reason-
know.
I choose the House of Vine.
Hey,
Grab.
to the
Oh.
author of this comic, and this is real Micah, I'm sorry your parents made you wake up early on Sunday and go to church. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ah!
Beryl!
No sacred light.
Let me be Micah. Beryl, the sacred lady, bring the demon who wears the face of a man into the light, and let him be punished appropriately. Carry us to heaven.
None of you will ever enter heaven. So is her thing like
Clench.
like her religion is true, but the people in it are fake? Is that what the lesson is?
I have no idea what's going on.
Don't ever. The vine. Fucking hell.
Wait,
the
have you
vine
seen this
estate.
castle?
I don't know. I don't think so. There's a lot of like.
It's too generic to tell.
Yeah.
That
That's.
concludes today's report. One more thing, if I may. Regarding the demon with the severe depletion of mana.
The hell is mana again?
It's
Bread?
like, it's magic power.
Oh, I thought it was bread. Cause like manna from heaven.
No, it's,
I was taught that it was bread that fell from the sky.
in the Bible story, yes, it was bread.
See, but then I was also taught that it was
Keep
quail.
scrolling.
Renove.
No, I'm the demon.
Renove.
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 Yes, my lord.
Wait,
Do
you're
you
not getting
sense
up and changing seats.
Do you sense it?
That's still you.
We will have a guest.
I'm a girl.
Huh?
Wait,
A
what
guest?
did I miss?
A guest, my lord?
I realize I'm gonna be super confused. What did
I
miss?
introduced a Firmos type character.
Chirps,
Should
come
I
over
voice
here.
him? Chirps, come here.
Well, you have been voicing him.
Oh, right. Well, what's
No,
happening?
go on,
Catch me up. Be a song.
You know what I predicted?
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh, she's gonna marry the demon one because he's gonna be the male lead. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Also,
My thing is like.
if anyone in chat was wondering, Chirps was a very good boy.
Aw, good job. No, my thing is like there.
Why did Jonah raise my armrest so high?
I guess he thought it would be funny.
Oh, he moved him in. Oh, he messed up my chair.
I moved him all around.
Ambrosa, I believe you're looking for the Bechdel test, and the Bechdel test is women and women talking about something other than a man.
It's two female characters
Yeah.
speaking to each other for a full conversation about something other
My
than a man.
lady time.
Scorpions! Female scorpions!
I'd play the
defeat
clip,
them.
but
Let's defeat them with the power of our special
I
tie!
don't understand what this religion is.
Oh.
I don't understand what the religion is, because it's like, you're supposed to choose the devil. And she goes, okay, I choose the devil. But it's like, not, what is it, what?
Well, you see, Maddie, when you say I choose you, you're allowing the devil that lives in the Pokemon card to take some of your power.
To channel its power through your
you.
arms. Am I this fella?
I'm doing what says I was wondering how much longer you think it's gonna be before Chirps finds a forever home. I am swiftly realizing he has a lot more issues than I initially thought.
He's not doing great.
Yeah, he's better
troubled.
here, but he
Probably
had...
just let him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just close the gate
Yeah,
so
shut
he's
the
not
gate up.
tapping on the floor. Yeah, he's lived a very troubled life, and he's very sad. And
He has attempted to bite every single person we've tried to introduce him to.
yeah, so and like that. Yeah, they can both.
And like he's
Here's the thing, we've
he's
had
been
him
muzzled
muzzled.
and we've been like taking precautions and
Yeah,
stuff, but like
he has a lot of reactivity and a lot of aggression issues. And you might be wondering, why is a dangerous dog like this in the house? Because he's not dangerous. Reactivity and aggression, it happens because dogs feel backed into a corner and like there's no other option than to be aggressive. Since
He's a good boy.
He's good. I see his heart. His heart is good. And I fucking refuse to believe that he can't be helped and go to a new home.
and his reactivity it comes from a place of fear.
Yeah.
He's afraid of new people because he doesn't know.
He doesn't know if people are going to hurt him because they have in the past. And and like, here's the thing. As he is now, he's a pit bull with a bite history.
Which is not great.
It's not great. No one's gonna give him a chance. And so, because he kind of spent the last 2 years coming over here and visiting us on like puppy play dates, he knows us, so he hasn't he's never shown any bad signs around us.
Yeah.
It's just new people. And so, and he likes the dog trainer, funnily enough.
Yeah.
He never tried to do anything with the dog trainer, which I think is really cute. So
basically what we're saying is he's a war maniac and we're trying to like
a warhound.
he's a warhound.
We need his
Yeah, so I'm working on a lot of reactivity training and a lot of aggression training, and that basically involves me waking up super early and doing that with him every single day. Because like I said, it's a muscle that needs to be worked, but I fucking refuse to give up on him. What breed is Chirps? He's a pit bull.
Pit bull's something mix. He's not full pit bull.
But
I mean, he's in his brain, he's full pit bull.
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, you don't be mean to your pets. He's so good. He has a really good heart, and I want other people to see that. And he's really nice.
Maddie
and
cries about dogs.
Yeah, if you've got Maddie Cries About Dogs on your bingo card.
I don't. He's a good dog. I fucking promise.
We can click stupid ass name too, just for
Stupid ass.
everyone in
You
the.
didn't click Maddie Cries Over Dogs.
Oh, we have that one.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You're allowed.
How dare you on your own stream on your own channel?
He's a good dog. He really is.
The dogs are now playing, so if you hear dog on dog action.
Where do we find Bingo Lady Jill?
In the Discord.
In the Discord
under
events.
events.
And you gotta scroll up a little bit.
I believe it's been pinned.
Oh, it's been pinned? Good. In events. But yeah, good news about him though. We're getting our tax return back, and I have a chunk of money set aside just for dog training for him, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, no, the events has been really funny. Venus, they put in a canvas that everyone can draw on, and it's very cute.
Nice.
Piano by Maureen. Your dog has trouble trusting other people and gets scared of strangers. See, and like, here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Dogs, it's rare a dog doesn't have a fear response, right? But there's a difference between, okay, hold on, I'm gonna go on a dog tangent, and I'm really sorry. So, all dogs are gonna have some type of fear response to something, and that's not necessarily a terrible bad thing like it is for Chirps. Popeye, he tends to have a fear response to, like, new things. The difference is Popeye was never, like, put in situations where every single new thing was dangerous and bad and hurt him. So his response to his fear is just to leave the situation. But Chirps has learned that his only mode of protection is to fight back, and that's the sad thing. But like, yeah, so it's, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. So dogs, until they're about like 3 to 6 months old, as I have been told, they need to experience as much as possible, otherwise they will develop a fear response, and it's kind of rare that a dog won't. So a dog that, like, is going out with you and doing new things, they're gonna, like, see and, like, experience stuff. A really good example is Popeye was afraid of buckets for a really long time.
Same.
Yeah, well, after he turned, like, 7 months old, he'd never seen a bucket before. And it's not like he's been, like, hurt by buckets or anything like that. He just doesn't know what they are. So every time I brought our muck bucket out, he was, like, really nervous and really afraid, and he'd leave. And so what I did with him is I just gave him a treat every time I had him, like, come near the bucket. And so that worked out really well. The issue is it's been, like, almost two full years of Chirps being not well taken care of. And so it's gonna take a lot longer than giving him a few treats every time a new person comes in. But he's a good boy, I promise.
I cannot believe we haven't finished the first chapter of this comic.
Sorry.
A guest, my lord?
Yes, just as I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
The Sacred Lady!
The Sacred Lady!
A guest will soon arrive.
A guest will arrive. A guest? A
Wow.
guest will arrive.
Storagin is maybe my new least favorite webtoon company.
I think it's still Soy Media.
Who is this disgusting creep in the first panels?
You know,
Let me take him out for you, girl.
Alright. I mean, I guess.
New life, new man. Please, let's have one basic human decency and not homicidal tendencies.
I kind of agree with that one, where I'm like, any...
No!
I don't want them to have homicidal tendencies. Is
Yeah,
that
but
too much to
that's
ask?
a given!
Ha! Demons wearing the masks of men, men wearing the masks of demons.
Yeah.
First half was a bit of a jump scare, but looks fun!
Imagine reading, like, you sit down to read a book that, like your bookstore just had, like, on a shelf, and you're like, okay, let me buy this book. You buy it, and the first chapter is 50% gore porn.
go.
But then, like, the last half is them going, I don't know.
Apparently this... Oh, shit. Apparently this is, like, hardcore.
Yeah, this
bad.
is like hardcore porn, apparently.
I will say, if y'all...
Doesn't look like it.
We have, some interesting books.
Oh yeah, we
Oh
were
my
at the
gosh,
local
let me go
thrift
get
store,
them. Hold on,
and
hold on.
we were in- Okay, we were in the book section of the local thrift store, and we noticed a weird trend on the shelf.
There was a... I don't even know how to
bunch-
fucking just...
Here, no,
take
just-
a picture, send it to the Discord.
Let me get the other one. I was reading it for...
Well, so they're Amish.
Well, they're not all Amish.
No, all the ones.
The ones we bought are all Amish.
So-
we
so-
only bought the Amish ones.
Do you have this book?
They are love-inspired inspirational romance books. They're not romance novels.
Love-inspired suspense
Yeah,
inspirational
love-inspired
romance.
suspense inspirational romance. And they're all the ones we picked out. There's like 7 Amish-themed ones.
Can we read the first chapter of one of these? I'm gonna...
Yeah, anything but more of this
Yeah,
webtoon, please,
yeah.
please, please.
Do you... I wish there was a way you could plug your drawing tablet in.
We could plug it in.
Look up your
but
favorite GIFs.
We would lose mouse control, so you'd just be having to control it with.
Do that. Do you want me to draw whoever our main character is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a picture of the cover of this and send it to the Discord so we can pull it up.
Now,
I'd do it with my phone camera.
let's play a game of Can You Guess? Can you guess what the name of this Amish love-inspired suspense inspirational romance Amish book is about? Is it called... One second.
Oh, you're plugged in.
I know. Is it called Amish Country Cover-Up? Is it called Amish Wilderness Survival? Is it called Amish Cradle Conspiracy? Or is it called Deadly Amish Abduction? Incorrect! They are all the names of the books we bought.
What do you want to draw with, Betty?
Can you do you have Medibang?
Maybe.
Try Medibang, because I only know Medibang.
You do.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, I don't want
Here,
media.
let me.
Oh yeah, get a picture. All of them are real. We bought 6.
Right.
So I'm gonna be working on that video soon, but I will be reading, or someone will be reading, Deadly Amish Abduction. Meanwhile, I will be drawing what we are seeing.
Here, I'm sending it to talking.
Deadly Amish
Hello.
Abduction by Laura Scott.
Oh, wow, I took an ass picture of it. Pull it up.
Oh, do you have?
We can't grab from this screen with the...
Yeah, sorry, we're
Right.
done. So
If you want to see it, it's on the Discord in the talking channel.
You don't have sharp pen. Oh well.
Chapter 1. The stranger was standing outside her cafe again. Rachel Miller, who owned and operated Rachel's Cafe in downtown Green Lake, Wisconsin, smiled and chatted as she served her customers, while surreptitiously watching the man loitering outside. He was an Englisher.
What?
Englisher. Englisher. I don't know that word. Dressed in dark clothing and a baseball hat pulled low over his forehead. He was clean-shaven, but she knew that didn't mean much. It was only the Amish men who stopped shaving their beards once they were married. Her small dining room was full of customers, making it impossible for her to go outside and get a better look at him. Yet, his being there nagged at her. She was certain he'd been there for a while. The day before, as well. Was his presence outside the cafe a coincidence? It could be that the location was a designated meeting place. But there was something about the way he moved, and the way he kept his head down that raised her suspicions.
Oh, hold on.
Get her head down. Also, no. I want to note about these books. They're not straight romance novels. They are love-inspired suspense. So a bunch of them, like the female lead is like a cop.
Yeah,
Which-
we
Also,
were...
I like how on the cover it says larger print, because they are
You
aware
should change the title of the.
we can't. This drawing, my crappy drawing tablet that I use is bound to just the borders of this screen.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
plug in the mouse real quick, maybe.
She considered
It's
letting
okay.
Liam Hardland, the Green Lake County Sheriff, know about this man, but really, the stranger hadn't committed any crime. At least, not yet. Perhaps he was thinking
crime.
of trying to rob her. The thought made her
What? What has he done to you to make you...
The thought made her angry, yet it was hard to imagine the small amount of cash she collected each day was worth his time and effort. The earnings were plentiful for her, as her needs were simple, but not to most in the English world.
What? It's spelled wrong?
English.
Oh.
It's English with a CH.
Wait, let me write it down.
Yeah, I don't.
Squilly Scricket says in the Discord, what is even happening on stream? I'm so confused. We're reading
We're reading...
Deadly Amish Abduction.
Deadly
Wait,
Amish Induction.
we really gotta change the title, or
A
else.
love-inspired suspense, inspirational romance.
Here, I'll write it down.
That's off screen. We
are...
Reading Amish porn.
Amish.
Deadly Amish Abduction.
Amish.
Don't write porn, Maddie, please.
Viva Boom says TBH in the Discord. Maddie was talking about dogs, specifically chirps. Then Micah, question mark, started talking about love-inspired romances.
Now, let's draw our main character.
She heard, but we haven't gotten a description of her yet, so she's just like a piece of bread.
Ooh, draw bread.
Well, she's a waitress.
She hurried back to the kitchen to get soup and sandwiches for her newest customers. It wasn't easy doing both the cooking and the serving, but she preferred to handle everything herself. Besides, she only had room for 6 tables in her small cafe, so it wasn't as if she had enough business support.
She has a
a
small
full-time
cafe,
server.
make her boobs smaller. That's
Often,
an
in the
innuendo.
summer, which was the height of tourist season, a few Amish teenage girls would come to help for a few hours. When she returned...
Did she pay them?
with the 2 meals for her guests, the man was gone. Or at least, he wasn't standing in the same spot where she could see him through the window. That was a run-on sentence. She sincerely doubted he was gone for good. The stranger was probably staying at one of the many rental vacation spots available in the Green Lake area. The May-spring weather had brought tourists who enjoyed water sports on the lake and wandered around the quaint and picturesque town.
Nico Yitzawa says, I can see why it's a skeleton on the rating. Wisconsin should never be witnessed by the faint of heart. We gotta get you a USB splitter so we can use both.
Where I lost my place. Oh no!
I bet she's gonna have mousy brown hair.
Rachel continued working, doing her best not to dwell on the stranger who'd lingered outside her cafe. She enjoyed mingling with her customers, hearing their plans as they spoke of things they planned to do and to see. It was
Their
always,
plans, because they planned it, and they planned to plan.
It was
I
always
love
amazing
this.
how many questions they had for her about being Amish. Deep down, she was curious about them too, largely because of her father. While she had no
she's
intention
Amish?
of leaving the community where she'd been born and raised, her father had gone back to the English world, leaving her and her mother behind when she was 4 years old.
Uh-oh.
T-Dragon says,
Wait,
I'm not taking in any of this book, I'm just happy to be here, and honestly
Her
same.
father abandoned them to go back to being Amish?
You know, like
I
you
thought he abandoned them to go back to being English.
Oh,
the
is
Amish-
English what they call non-Amish?
I don't know.
Leaving her and her mother behind when she was 4 years old. Rachel only had a very vague memories about her father since they didn't
English
use electronics.
is Dutch for English. It's also just like a surname.
She didn't have any photographs of him either. When she was younger, she'd asked her, I wonder if the mysterious stranger lingering outside the cafe is her father.
So she is Amish.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what Amish people look like, so I'm going off of the book cover.
Chat, tell us what Amish people look like.
There's
Describe-
we gotta plug in the mouse for a minute, change the title of the stream, and pull over the cover of the book, or else none of this makes any sense.
Asked her mother about him and why he'd left, and her mother would only say he didn't want to be Amish anymore.
Toaster Bug says, I'm here, sorry I'm late, I haven't been able to keep track of the days. How is this gonna make sense to a new people? How is anyone...
Are reading Amish
Plug the mouse
books.
back in, Mike. Is that
We're
what you
reading Amish books.
I don't know where the dongle that controls the mouse went.
We lost the dongle, we're dongle-less.
You're losing it, Maddie.
No. Fine. Old-timey people.
I don't wanna be a caricature of myself.
Please flip the Wisconsin. Oh, is it the wrong? Did
This-
I get Wisconsin?
This might be the worst stream of the year.
Alright.
This isn't the worst stream of the year.
What is?
Maddie,
Not this one.
type in Deadly Amish Abduction.
Parentheses, Amish romance novel.
Enter parentheses.
Baby Babe
Amish
says no, keep it as character.
novel.
Amarilla says, what have I walked into, lol?
Where did you, Mike, where did you send?
General, no, talking.
Talking.
I did not get a very, you're probably gonna have to download it.
Why don't you just drag it over?
Because he just did that. You can also copy image and paste it, probably, but whatever.
Oh yeah, Medibang lets you do that. Because Medibang's cool. That's, yeah.
Ron says, wait, I thought it was Deadly Amish Seduction. No, they're weirdly not horny. I kind of wish they were more horny. They're weirdly...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Just drag this corner.
Mark off technical difficulties
It's not
on your...
technical. Yeah.
Featuring Micah's hand.
Perfect.
I gotta set that back to...
It's fine. You can just put the middle button up there. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, get the...
Let me get the,
What is it called again?
Deadly Amish Abduction.
We updated everything. It says on screen now.
I don't think that helps much, but I am. Rose Beauty says, I haven't seen one of you live forever, and I come back to this. Diana says, Yowie Micah hands? It's perfectly regular hands.
Oh, come back here. Don't do that. Here.
She knew someone chose to leave the Amish community. Some chose to leave the Amish community.
No, my hand.
But she sensed there was more to the story. She didn't ask anything more. Obviously, it was too painful for her mother to discuss the reasons her father had abandoned them. Her mother, Arleta Miller, passed away last year after a long illness, leaving Rachel feeling at a crossroads. Bishop Bachman wanted her to find a suitor, reminding her of her duty to the Amish community.
Yes, Bishop Bachman.
But Rachel wasn't in any hurry to marry and have children. Instead, she preferred pouring all her time and energy into her cafe. Being a businesswoman provided her a sense of independence and accomplishment. She wasn't quite ready to give that up and feared any suitor would expect her to. As the 4 o'clock hour approached...
Yes, because men typically hate women
her cafe customers dwindled
who
away.
have jobs.
She
Sorry.
only served breakfast
I was
and
busy.
the midday meal, which meant she was normally able to head home by 5 o'clock after she cleaned the kitchen and dining area and put everything away. Most days she lingered at the cafe, making something to eat for herself before leaving.
Here, let me take it.
Yeah, Micah's turn to read.
Where
I
are
get to
we?
read chat. We're, first sentence of the page.
Certain sure she wasn't in a hurry to
Shamrock
return to the
Green
mountain.
Dragon says, so she is Amish. Yeah, I do think so.
Yes.
Certain sure she wasn't in a hurry to return to the empty house she'd shared with her mammy. Once again, she considered moving permanently to the small apartment above her cafe. The Amish elders wouldn't like it, fearing that her being so far away from their community would make her more vulnerable to the English ways. Yeah, someone said...
Baby Beam says, why is this better written than half the webtoons you read? That's a really good point. Like, we're making fun of this, but, like, this is a cohesive story.
This is a story.
It's
This is how stories work.
It's a weird kind of boring story, but it is a story.
Also, we do have to be making commentary about this, or it is just piracy. The Amish elders wouldn't like it, fearing that her being so far away from their community would make her vulnerable to the English ways. Yet, it would be nice not to have to walk back and forth from her house to the cafe each day. For now, she
Yeah.
reserved her times for staying in the upstairs apartment.
I
for
hate walking too, girl.
for only those days that the weather was particularly bad. The last pair of customers finally left at 4:30. She quickly cleaned the main cafe area and then went back to the kitchen. An hour later, she'd
Oh, wait,
eaten her
there's
meal.
also an apartment up there.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
This
The
is
one we
so
were reading where the
charming.
main character
was a cop,
was
and
a
she
cop.
kept losing her gun.
Yeah, and she kept losing her gun.
Want me to grab that one?
That one was way more compelling.
Want me to grab that one?
You're not interested in the
Oh,
Dark
no, I think we're
Stranger?
gonna keep reading this one.
Because that one's gonna be in the video, certainly. She lost, like, 2 guns.
Yeah, no, she's like a lady cop that's, like, in trouble for not responding to something fast enough. And so she's like...
She goes rogue.
She goes rogue and then immediately loses her service firearm. And it's like, yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe they were, like, in the right for punishing you. Like, maybe there's more. Like, I feel like she was an unreliable narrator.
Where does the story take place? Wisconsin. I flipped it for whoever told me to flip it.
Where were we?
I believe we were in
the
Amish
last pair of
territory.
customers finally. An hour later, she'd eaten her meal and had the kitchen spotless. The last thing she needed to do was haul the garbage out to the dumpster out back that she shared with the other shops located along Main Street.
I wonder if the Dark Stranger is going to be in the alley by the dumpster.
You know, when I was working at one of my restaurants, we shared a dumpster with the local donut shop, and they kept... No, we didn't share a dumpster, and they just kept dumping their shit in our dumpster, and we were always so pissed off. And at one point, I found, like, a mannequin in there for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it was in there.
The bag was heavy, but she managed to lift it with both hands. It took all her strength to fling the bag up and over the edge of the dumpster, where it landed softly on the other bags already in there. A movement down the alley caught her eye, and she immediately tensed when she noticed a man standing near the side
I
of the building.
hate when men loiter.
Dark clothes, dark baseball cap. The same stranger she'd seen outside her cafe earlier.
Has way too much free time, says the one time I'm able to watch a stream and it's Amish non-romance story, but a romance inspired is actually concerningly hilarious.
Like, it's not romance.
No,
It's-
Maddie does not own a restaurant, Blebla. She used to work at a restaurant.
Yeah. If I owned a restaurant, I'd be damn good at it. I'm great in customer service.
Raised voices
Hi, how
reached
are
her
ya?
ears, and she frowned, realizing the man wasn't
Oh, wait,
alone.
Dark clothing.
Dark baseball cap.
There we go.
Yeah.
She peeked around the edge of the dumpster to get a better view. There were 2 men standing roughly 20 feet away. The man with the brown baseball cap and brown jacket who she'd seen outside her cafe earlier, and another man. She turned away, lost my place, then heard a grunt, then a soft thud as something fell. She looked again and saw the man without a hat on, she saw the man without a hat on, holding a knife and standing over the other man, who was crumpled in a heap on the ground. Rotate him.
Oh, yeah, crumple him to a heap on the ground.
1 second, I'm drawing her miraculous curls. Okay.
You know how the Amish have miraculous curls?
Well,
I feel like,
why can't
isn't
they
their
have
hair
curls?
typically covered and in that little hat thingy? I don't know enough about Amish people, if I'm being totally honest.
what does the cover look like?
Well, it's
You
on
have it right
screen.
there.
Wow!
Hell yeah! Authentic Amish!
And then I'll give her a thingy.
Bloodless says, hey Maddie, did you used to draw My Little Pony when you were younger? Your art style reminds me of it.
I didn't actually.
Alright,
My
do we
family
want to
made fun
continue
of
with this?
people
We've
who
hit
did
the
that.
hour mark.
Hand it over.
We have lost viewers.
No, we didn't. Okay, only like
Hand it
4.
off, Micah.
What? No.
Oh no.
No! Rachel instinctively reared back in horror. Her elbow slammed into the side of the metal dumpster. The sound must have been loud enough to draw the knife man's attention.
The knife man!
Because he turned to stare at her.
Knife man!
Draw-
Ah!
Well, a knife man, where he's half man, half knife.
Thank you.
Arr,
turned to stare
see?
at her.
I'm British and knives are scary.
She quickly ducked back inside the cafe, but then dashed through the building to head out the front door.
Oh no.
She took a moment to lock it, and then broke into a run. Had the man with the knife gotten a good look at her face, the fact that she was dressed in Amish clothing would make it easy for him to find her. The cafe wasn't far from where the stabbing had happened, and it was the only Amish cafe in town. What should she do?
I think...
Wait, Amish cafe?
I don't want to
Notify the
I don't want to be out
police.
of line. I think every Amish cafe is the only Amish cafe in town. I don't think there's a city in America with 2 Amish cafes.
Man, there's no way I can get the... Oh, there we go. Amish cafe.
Where I lost my place.
You don't have, like, any of the brushes that I have preset.
What should she do? Notify the police? Seek help from local law enforcement? Wasn't
No,
the
we
only-
are not reading Icebreaker. We were just talking about it, though.
What should she do? Notify the police? Seeking help from local law enforcement wasn't the Amish way, but this crime had occurred here in town.
It's not the
within her
real way
community.
anyways.
A slight, but in this case, notable difference. Her feet instinctively took
They're
her
playing.
straight to the sheriff's department. At the very least, she could cut through the building, hopefully confusing the assailant, should he be trying to find her.
Cut through?
Yeah, I don't feel like the sheriff's department is just gonna let you, like,
Run in and
cut
run
through.
out?
They're not gonna be like, oh yeah, you wanna use the back door of the sheriff's department?
I feel like they would look down on that. And that's because police officers.
The thought of walking all the way home alone was enough to make her shiver. The dark rain clouds swirling overhead made it seem later than it really was.
Wait.
The people inside the sheriff's department all stared at her when she stepped inside.
Dark rain clouds.
Amish didn't normally seek help from English law enforcement. Ignoring the curious looks, she approached the deputy seated at the desk. May I please speak to Sheriff Liam? She knew Sheriff Liam Harold because he was her friend, Elizabeth Walton's cousin. And
Because he came to eat at her cafe. He often came to eat at her cafe.
I will say, Beep and Boop says, I've been to a town that was mostly Amish, so there were 2 Amish cafes in one place. You got me
fair.
there.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I don't think there's any non-Amish towns. Like, I think this is a non-Amish town with an Amish cafe.
Liam's family had left the Amish when he was young, but he held them in high regard and made a point of honoring their wishes most of the time. He was still the law enforcement, so he didn't appreciate not being informed of some of the crimes that took place within their Amish community. Sheriff Harland isn't here right now, but can I help? But I can help you if you have a complaint. The deputy eyed her curiously, no doubt wondering why an Amish woman would come to the police station at all. Ah, what about Chief Deputy Garrett Nichols? Is he here? No, I'm afraid not, the guy frowned.
Crystal Light says,
police?
I'm learning so much about the Amish from this love-inspired novel. What does love-inspired suspense
I don't
mean?
know!
Are they just suspense novels written in the style of romance novels? Or are they just like, we're really trying to get that romance novel audience, but we can't be bothered to write romance?
What do you need help with? She glanced over her shoulder, trying to decide what to do. Being inside the police station went against her beliefs, yet she felt obligated to report the crime she'd witnessed.
Do Amish people not like police officers?
I mean, I don't think they like
I don't think they like any facet of the United States government.
I mean, I can't blame
who
them.
is not Amish.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, is there
I
any
saw a
facet
man-
of the United States that is Amish?
No.
I saw a man being stabbed. Wait, my...
Knife man, fighter of the gun match.
Crystal Light says romance is too vulgar of a word.
She finally admitted, in the alley behind my cafe. Cafe? Oh yes, you're Rachel Miller, the deputy frowned.
Hi, doggies.
A man was stabbed, are you sure? I saw a man holding a knife while the other man was lying on the ground bleeding. She twisted her hands together nervously.
Maybe they were just having a knife party.
And I believe the assailant saw me too. Okay, take a seat. I'll call Garrett and send a deputy over to investigate. The deputy reached for the phone. Stepping back, she bit her lip, trying to decide what to do. She'd done her duty by reporting the crime. Should she stay or go? The longer she waited, the darker it would
Should I
become.
stay or should I go now?
She didn't want to walk home in the rain. If she left now, she could use the side door to leave the building, a tactic that may prevent the assailant from finding her. Or, mayhap not. I want to make it clear.
That's a singular mayhap?
It's a singular mayhap, not mayhaps.
Give me.
Mayhap not. What to do?
I love this so much.
While the deputy was busy on the phone, she abruptly turned and hurried towards the side door.
Ramadra says, Amish viewers in chat, do you hate cops? I fear you may not understand how the Amish work.
Did I say that?
No, someone.
Ramadra in chat
As
said
she
that.
reached it, she heard the deputy calling to her, but she ignored him. Liam or Garrett would come to find her tomorrow for more information, but for now, she couldn't ignore the urge to get home as quickly as possible.
Has way too much free time, says, I have a feeling the Webtoon authors are aggressively going, write that down, write that down, write that down. Actually, I'm surprised there isn't already a morally questionable Amish love story on Webtoon.
That's because they're all written by
Koreans.
and I don't think the Amish is.
No, it's an
thing
American
there?
thing.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think you get
If there
Amish
if there
Koreans.
are Amish people in Korea, they're not Amish. They're something else.
Country bumpkins.
Yeah.
That's what they would say.
Rachel darted between
Sorry.
cars in the parking lot, located behind the sheriff's department headquarters. She knew the general layout of the town and chose the shortest path to get her out to the main highway, which would take her to the Amish community. A quick glance over her shoulder confirmed that no one was behind her, at least not on foot, but there was traffic on the road, and she eyed every vehicle warily, fearing the assailant would be behind the wheel. She alternated walking and running while searching for possible shortcuts. It was a bit too early in May for planting, so cutting through one of the farm fields was an...
Yeah, Bleva says you can't call the Amish country bumpkins, Maddie.
Yeah.
I think you just used the Amish
What if the
slur.
Amish are watching?
That's why I apologized immediately after, because I thought that was
Yeah,
not a nice thing to
Everybody
say.
cancel Maddie.
Cancel.
Maddie
Sorry.
canceled.
No one can't. You're good.
I'm okay. I see your waifu hand is still here.
Yeah, I'm Smexy and egg-shaped now.
No, I'll delete it. All right, keep reading. I'm on a roll drawing.
It was a bit too early in May for planting, so
Oh,
cutting
sorry.
through one of the farm fields was an option. Harder on her feet, but mayhap, again singular, better in the long run.
Ooh,
I wonder if
feet?
the Amish only are allowed to use one mayhap. They can't say mayhaps. They have to say mayhap.
Before she could make a move, she saw a horse-drawn buggy approaching. Well, right.
Oh, wait.
Oh, draw the horse.
Yeah, give me a second. This is like genuinely my time to shine.
Horse
I love
interlude.
horses.
Wait.
Hold on. It's the last one.
Ron says, who would want to read Amish romance? ... Me.
No,
Are you
don't.
Ron, are you the target audience for Amish romance?
We've been wondering
Because
all
we've been
day.
we've been so curious about who would want to read Amish romance, like not as a joke, like we. So no, seriously, if you are the target audience of Amish romance, please tell us why. Like, no judgment. This is a safe space.
I want to know.
I want to know what it is that intrigues you about the Amish romance.
That being said, when I bought these at the thrift store,
Blebla says, I don't know, maybe the Amish?
Yeah, I guess the Amish are probably into the Amish. I would hope.
yeah.
Oh, it's so nice.
Thank you.
It's slightly dog-shaped.
It's a little. I haven't used one of these drawing tablets since I was like 17. No, so when I was at the thrift store buying these, we were like, oh, Micah can't buy these. Because that will look weird. And so I get up to the line, and the guy's really nice. He's really, really nice.
And then Maddie whips out 6 Amish romance novels.
Whoa.
Well,
Love
hold on,
inspired.
hold on.
Love inspired.
I whipped him out, and he because I got like a few things else too. Like I got like a shirt, and then I got like this like wrist thing for Jonah. And then he looks at them, looks through all of them, and goes, and shakes his head. And I was like, oh,
No, you don't understand. It's a work expense.
I found out about how to write those off in Texas.
Someone from her community. Without hesitation, she lifted her arm and waved at the driver. Help! Please help me! Whoa, boy. The deep voice sounded familiar.
Oh,
and when the
Polly.
driver grew closer...
I'm gonna draw you guys my imaginary dream horse.
Okay.
Milky.
Fizzy Dizzy Studios says, is this a series? That's the confusing
We
part.
don't know.
No,
It's
they're
not,
all different
it's not
authors.
A series. They're all different authors.
They're all the same publishing thing. They have the date on the side. This one says June 23rd on the side.
Yeah, we got one that was close to our birthdays. The closest to my birthday was April 23rd.
Wait, we may have to do a quick Google search. It's from loveinspired.com.
The company. Yeah.
Can't be reached. So,
Oh.
So they don't exist
so
anymore?
either they don't
So we're
exist
allowed
or
to
they're
make fun
blocked
of
on our
them?
Wi-Fi.
Wait, you mean to tell me Love Inspired, the company, went out of business? There was no market
Or-
for the things they were writing?
Or their website is so sketchy that our Wi-Fi is blocking it because I know the
Yeah.
guy who has our Wi-Fi set up has it. No, this is copyright 2023, so they are at least as of 2023.
2023.
Yeah, turn on a VPN and Google them because I'd be interested in, as hell.
I believe Punchy
loveinspired.com.
McPuncherson could tell me what breed of horse this is. I have an imaginary horse called
Yeah,
Milky.
our Wi-Fi is blocking it because I switched over to data on my phone.
And Milky is a white horse with black spots and a black mane, but he also has some white spots on his mane.
Lucy Purr says, you're telling me there is/was a whole publishing company for love-inspired stories? What's their business model?
So they also have dog stories. Love-inspired
Oh,
dog stories.
Because
Doggies!
it seems like, and here's the thing, I don't want to assume this, but at the thrift store, there were like 100 of these. Not all of them Amish. We picked up
They
the Amish ones.
specialize in Amish stories. That's like their thing.
I feel like an old lady died.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was
her
like an
family was like,
entire
what do
ass
we do?
collection.
What do we do with these fucking love-inspired books? They're like, I don't know, send them to the fucking thrift store. I don't fucking care.
Did we get Amish Country Killer? Because that one looks
No!
crazy.
We do not have Amish Country Killer. Well, damn. I don't have any space for these.
Protecting the orphan also looks like it goes pretty
I will
hard.
say, we got them $1 a piece. So, bargain.
I got like, yeah. Anyways, continue. Continue, Micah.
Whoa, boy.
Amish Jane Doe.
The deep voice sounded familiar, and when the driver grew closer, she recognized Jacob Strauss. She saw him often enough at church services, but they hadn't spoken to each other since Elizabeth and David McKay's wedding 2.5 months ago. He always came across as too somber and stuck in his ways, likely due to the way he'd lost his wife and son 2 years ago.
Okay, girl.
Rachel? Jacob frowned. Is something wrong? Ack! Jacob, I need a ride home. She managed a strange smile. Please? Certain, sure, he agreed. Even though he'd been headed in the opposite direction, he didn't seem to mind. He stood, offered his hand, and helped her inside. You appear upset. What is the problem? She dropped into the seat beside him and let out a silent sigh of relief. Jacob didn't immediately turn around, as this stretch of road wasn't wide enough, but that was okay. This way she could see if anyone came to find her.
Oops.
She licked her lips and confessed. I witnessed a man being stabbed not far away from my cafe. An Amish man? Jacob asked in shocked surprise. You dick! Asshole! Oh!
Punchy Punchy
Thank you for the super chat.
An
Punchy McPuncherson.
Appaloosa or paint horse, which is an actual breed, not just a color they have of their own association. I figured. Thank you, Punchy.
Piano by Maureen B says, when is this story set? Well, it was written in 2023.
It's impossible to
There's a
tell.
dumpster, so anywhere between, I don't know, when did dumpsters get popular?
I don't know.
Anywhere between,
When
like,
were dumpsters invented?
invented? Anywhere.
1935. So this
Okay,
takes
damn.
place anytime after 1935.
Look at Milky. He's such a nice
She
horse.
shook her head. No, both men were Englishers, but I think the assailant saw me as I'm dressed as Amish. I've been worried that he may try to find me. Well then, you must stay away from the cafe. Jacob's authoritative tone irked her. No, Jacob, that's not possible. I have a business to run.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
And what if this assailant returns to find you in the morning? Then what? He demanded. Jacob's concern was not misplaced. He had a valid point, yet she did not have a good answer. All she could do was bow her head and pray for God to keep her safe. Do you believe in God?
Here, she's
Look at the priests are
bowing.
here.
There we go.
Jacob glanced at Rachel, who appeared to be praying. He scowled, thinking of his deceased wife,
What?
Hannah,
He's
and
like,
son
this girl be
Isaac.
praying? My wife prayed. How dare she?
God had not protected them, so why would he provide safety to Rachel? Bro,
This
what?
guy sucks.
I need to get some sticky notes and annotate this bitch. These are going back to the thrift store with a million sticky notes in them, so everyone will know I read them. / you read them to me.
Oh, man.
Crystalite says, damn, bro.
Jacob, chill the fuck out, dog.
You have this nice horse, you have a buggy, you got so much to live for.
He often wondered if Anna had intended to take Isaac, leaving him and the community. Okay, so how old is Jacob? I assumed he was the male lead. Like, could Jacob be her father?
I thought Jacob was just a random guy.
Yeah, but I kind of assumed they'd start kissing at some point.
Yeah.
I guess this isn't a romance, it's just love inspired.
Regular Centipede says, is he mad at his dead wife? I don't think I can comprehend it. He's either mad at his dead wife,
Or God for not
or
protecting.
God, or our main character just for praying because his wife used to pray. None of those are rational.
Milky be looking like an animal cracker. Yeah, there you go,
Lose your
Milky.
place.
Okay, it's true she never expressed unhappiness during the— Oh, okay, so he was saying— I thought he was saying that the girl, Rachel, was gonna take his son and run off. He was saying he wondered if Anna, his wife, was gonna leave him.
Oh.
Well, she died,
I misunderstood.
so does it matter?
It's true she never expressed unhappiness during their marriage, but why else would they have been in their buggy so far outside the community? To an area where cars were not on the lookout for Amish buggies? Truck kind!
Oh, do you think she got reincarnated?
Yes! Where is the reincarnated Amish
Amish.
book? I don't want a girl who reads web novels.
Oh, no. She got her and her horse and buggy, so her and her horse are
And their son.
And yeah, are reincarnated into a fantasy world. But like, she's Amish, and so she doesn't believe in their magic system.
I would read that. Well, because every fantasy book is like, I was reincarnated in this fantasy world that I know everything about. And it's like,
Ramadra says, you pray? Okay, harlot.
If you look, I drew.
Guys, this is the worst stream of the
worst stream of the year. I think.
This is so funny. I'm having a great time with you guys. I love you, Jonah. Micah, you're my brother-in-law.
So true. Shaking off the dour thoughts, he urged the horse into a trot, anxious to get Rachel home.
At least he's aware. He's like, hey, those were maybe like messed up. Like maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that.
First, though, he needed to reach the next intersection so they could turn around. They had experienced much rain recently, and more threatened from the overcast sky above. This is the most boring book.
Really?
Not boring, but like, what book have you ever been like, yeah, it's a little rainy? Man. He didn't want to risk getting stuck in the mud along the sides of the road. I'm losing my...
Where are you?
There.
Oh.
He didn't often go to the downtown area of Green Lake. Over the past few months, he'd come to understand that the Amish shop, the large red barn that had been renovated to hold many smaller stores.
Yes, guys, we do this every 3 streams. Yes, we are brothers.
Run by the Amish, and Rachel's Cafe provided well-needed funds to the community. Yet, he didn't like the idea of their Amish woman working among the English outsiders.
Oh, I thought it was just full stop. He didn't like the Amish woman working. I was like, damn, bro.
I was using, soft fluffy cloud. There
Anna
we
had
go.
been content to stay home and raise their son. Yet after
Girl,
they died
this is not your woman.
in
Chill
the
the
accident,
fuck out.
he was forced to reconsider whether that was true. Was she leaving him personally, or the Amish life in general?
Oh my gosh.
He did not know, but feared the former. All I'm gonna say is, like, every other person they're running into it, they're like, yeah, like, they were Amish, but they left. Like, half of the characters they've introduced, it's like, yeah, they were Amish, but, like, they were doing everything they could to not be Amish.
I was like, huh, I wonder why.
Yeah, that's a little...
Now let's draw some dark storm clouds.
I hope I'm not keeping you from something, Rachel said. You must have been heading into town for a reason. Ja? It's an italicized J.
Yeah, I think the Amish
Ja?
speak German.
Oh.
All German or just...
No, they speak like a dialect of German, and I don't
Oh,
think
interesting.
exclusively. I don't fully
I'm
understand
learning
it.
so much about the Amish tonight. Nothing pressing, certain sure. He didn't want to admit he'd taken the horse and buggy out because he needed to get away from the empty house for a while. As a farmer, he was normally busy, but it wasn't quite time to plant yet. Driving around without a destination wasn't the Amish way. They valued hard work and discipline,
There you go.
2 things he normally excelled at. However, his world had been shaken over the past few years.
Plants.
First, when he'd lost his wife and son to a buggy accident. Then again,
That
a
was
few
this
months
one.
ago.
Okay, you can't get in a buggy accident. You can get into a car accident in a buggy. But 2 buggy... Well, I guess you can get into a buggy accident, but...
Lady
I was
Lil
gonna
says
say,
it's
have
more like Dutch.
Duly noted.
Okay.
I will
okay.
say, I know nothing about the Amish.
All my
Yeah.
information about the Amish has come from Deadly Amish Abduction by Laura Scott.
Yeah.
And shout out to Laura Scott. Let's get some dogs in the chat for Laura Scott.
Here's Laura Scott. She's smart because she has glasses.
She's an author.
Yeah.
Published author, which, let's be real.
Then again, a few months ago, when he learned a terrible truth about his best friend, Adam, who'd been dealing drugs to the Englishers.
Huh?
The only good thing that had come out of that troubled time was that he helped save his neighbor Elizabeth from harm.
Let me write
How have you been?
drugs.
Rachel's question had him glancing at her in surprise. Sehr gut, he answered automatically, even though he was anything but good. He struggled to come up
Is this book about him?
with safe
I
topics
don't
of
know.
conversation, even though small talk wasn't his strength.
Swansboro says, I left for a bit. What happened?
We
Amish-inspired romance.
Yeah, we're being
How
honest.
long is this
It
chapter?
is love-inspired suspense and inspirational
Oh wait,
romance.
let me pull up.
Yeah, see, this
We
this
are reading
happened.
Deadly Amish Abduction.
This is what. Oh, I've been drawing her with curly hair. She does not have curly hair.
Well,
Oh, well.
I hear Elizabeth and David, from Elizabeth and David, that your cafe has been successful. Ain't so? Very much, she agreed with a smile. I enjoy cooking and serving customers. Joy brightened her face, and he secretly marveled at how pretty she was. Her
Okay.
dark hair and all
5 seconds ago, he's like, man, I wish she died instead of my wife.
was mostly hidden by her cap, and her blue eyes were bright. She also had a small mole on the left side of her mouth.
Oh. Left. Wait.
It
that's
doesn't
right.
matter. Put it by the side of her mouth.
Small mole.
Small mole.
Small mole. Tasteful mole.
There you go.
It was the first time he'd noticed a woman in 2 years since Anna's passing. And he wasn't sure why he was feeling this strange attraction now. It made him scowl. I'm happy to hear that, but you must not return to the cafe tomorrow. I'm concerned about the danger. Her expression turned serious. Ja, me too. But I have been informed the sheriff's department it's their job to enforce the English laws, ain't so? Certain sure they'll find the assailant soon enough. By tomorrow? Somehow he didn't think so.
Someone asked if Laura Scott was Amish. She's a nurse by day, author by night, so I assume no. And also that's crazy, and also
so
she
cute.
writes books about wolves.
Ah, okay, I love her. I bet we'd be best friends.
Somehow he didn't think so.
I'm friends with lots of people.
Although there was no denying the local authorities were good at their job, he wouldn't normally interact with them. But just before Christmas, Liam Harland had arrested Adam's cousin for the attempted murder of David, a former Englisher,
When are we moving to the acting empress?
who was now baptized Amish.
I figure as soon as this...
David and Elizabeth, we're close to the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
We're now happily married and active members of their Amish community. We'll turn around up ahead, ja? Ja?
Ja.
He gestured to the intersection in the road. Sir good. A dark blue truck came towards them.
Ooh, wait, colors.
He slowed the horse, pulling over to the side of the road to
can't-
give the driver
oh, no, you can. Okay.
more room. But to his surprise, the vehicle slowed too as it approached.
Ooh.
Rachel grabbed his arm. Jacob, that may be the man with the knife, she whispered. I know. He didn't increase his pace, pretending they were an Amish couple with nothing to hide, heading into town. He was glad he hadn't found a place to turn around earlier. Hopefully the fact that they were headed towards town rather than away would help fool the driver. He knew many of the Englishmen thought all Amish looked the same. Rachel buried her
we?
face against the
Is
shoulder.
that a normal thing?
I've never thought that before.
You know, every day I wake up and go, the Amish, they all look the same.
Oh, wait,
And
wait.
you can
wait.
quote me on that.
He pasted a nonchalant expression on his face as he patted her arm reassuringly. The driver of the truck seemed to look directly at him, then eventually passed by without incident. He waited and... excuse me.
Want me to take it?
No, it's putting me to sleep, though. He waited another few minutes to make sure the driver was truly gone. I think you're okay now, Rachel. She lifted her head and gazed up at him for a moment. Danke, Jacob. Welcome, he responded.
Because all Amish people look the same. Look at screen Jonah.
I like how Amish people in this world seem not to speak English or like Dutch. They just
little bit of both.
they just
Well, is
insert
that-
German or they just insert Dutch words that the average American reader would go, yeah, I know what that means.
He didn't appreciate how much he'd enjoyed her leaning on him. Scowling again, he pulled back on the reins and turned the buggy around at the intersection. Soon they were heading back towards the Amish community. I may have overreacted, Rachel said after a long moment. Mayhaps that was not the man I saw in the alley. Mayhap it was. He winced.
Get the Amish a second mayhap.
Let his
Let them
blood
have two.
Rachel, but you must stay home for a few days. Certain sure Liam will let you know when they have the assailant behind bars. She didn't answer, and decided not to push it. He'd said his piece. It was up to Rachel to use her common sense and listen to reason. They rode in silence for several long moments. Up ahead, he noticed another vehicle coming down the highway toward them.
Oh, another one?
His gaze narrowed as they drew closer.
Let's draw a
It
Nissan.
was a blue truck.
Oh.
The same one from before.
Oh!
Jacob, he's back! Rachel cried. He tugged on the reins, taking the buggy as far over to the side of the road as possible. As before, the truck slowed down. Only this time, the driver's side window slowly opened. A gun!
A gun!
That's exactly how the last one started.
End of chapter 1.
That's exactly how the last one started. It started with the main character being chased by a man in a truck with a gun into Amish country. That's literally how the other one we read started.
Alright.
A gun!
We do need to read Acting Empress.
You're right. All right.
Well, chat,
Let me go get something sweet.
what did you think of
Amish stream.
Deadly Amish? What is it called?
Deadly Amish Abduction. I am gonna go take a pee and get a drink of water because my mouth is so dry.
Sky Roxy says, barely awake, editing a video and listening to this. A great combo, to be honest. How do you edit while listening to a stream? Anytime I edit and I try and listen to something, I just I die.
I can't. I really can't.
Like, that's super impressive. Sky Pancake says, stream of the year.
I mean, I had fun.
Maddie is probably going to do a video about love-inspired Amish romance. But the funny thing...
I mean, it's gonna take a year because reading takes me so long.
Okay, can you do the... Well, Baby Beam says you need to do this more often. That's...
I'm so glad
One
you
endorsement.
liked it. Where's the mouse? Is the mouse
It's not plugged in, remember, because the drawing tablet.
The mouse, I see.
Go to the layer with the cover. Or no?
I was gonna go to Acting Empress.
I have, like, a really bad cold. I'm not going to be able to speak tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, same. Which is great, because we need to finish writing that script.
Here, let me put the mouse back on.
Yeah, no, my voice is shot.
Where did my phone go? That one has the comments
Right here.
section. Oh, I'm blind.
Fizzy Disney Studio says, do you guys feel any different about Zelda? I still loathe her.
I hate her.
I think Zelda Von Trova
she's
is
evil.
the worst protagonist out of anything we've read on stream, and that includes a deadly Amish encounter, or whatever it was called.
Have I heard of unicorn cats? No. I don't know what it is.
Actually, I think it was Deadly Amish Abduction. I don't think you can have an encounter with an Amish.
Parabganasta says, hey guys, I'm back. What the fuck is happening?
We did an Amish.
We
did a detour and-
took a half-hour Amish detour. You know, sometimes you have to take a half an hour out of your day and just say, what would the Amish do?
And read a love-inspired Amish story.
So the great thing about love-inspired suspense is the funniest shit I've ever read.
Fuck you! I hate you, Zelda!
Previously on, the acting empress still spends the first night.
Oh man, my voice is shot, okay.
Oh,
Punchy Man Puncherson,
Thank
thank you for
you.
the super chat.
Seems like a good time to tell you my basket
word?
soda just dropped in the Discord!
no way. Basket
Is it
Sona
scared
time.
plants?
Please say it's Amish.
It's a scared plant, I hope.
Hope it's some fan art.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
I don't
Holy
understand what's going on, but it's
shit!
really
All
impressive.
handmade?
Oh.
That's incredible.
Holy shit!
Good. I gotta like it.
Holy shit!
That's incredible, Punchy.
It's cool as hell. Anyway.
Oh, so you did the beadwork! Oh, Punchy, you're so fucking cool.
That's super
All
cool.
hail Punchy! All hail Punchy!
Previously on, the acting empress still spends the first night.
Zelda Von Trova never wanted the title of acting empress, but when she's forced to wed the emperor, wow, my voice really cracked for
That
a
was
second.
so funny.
Then she becomes a bitch, like the worst person I've ever met. She yells at concubines, says they're startling the plants. They're startling the plants. They're startling the plants. Everybody knows they're startling the plants.
I have so much fun with these.
That was our best previously on yet.
Until we do the Amish previously on.
Previously on, a deadly Amish abduction.
Should we just...
Change the title from Deadly Amish Abduction.
Oh, yeah.
Or else people are gonna think we're reading the best comic. Oh, the priests are still here too.
Right. Well, they needed to be here for fun. We've been walking around all week going, shut up, you're startling the plants. She's such a bitch.
And I will say, something about this one that I've noticed is it's actually, aside from the first, like, chapter, this one has been really clean, all things considered. Like, we never have to move past the yellow morning light.
Yeah.
It's
Well, they fell into the bathtub.
Right, but, like, we never move
Yeah.
past, we
Well, that's
never...
because comics like this, they usually have the first, the 1, 2, or 3 of the chapter, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, or 3. They usually have that be the horniest fucking thing, and that's what actually hooks people and gets them to stay, because they want more of that horny fucking bonk time.
Yeah, horny bonk time.
I like how the camera is overexposed on the white counter, but it's not affecting the candles.
The window is over the window. The
No,
candles.
that's the edge of the counter.
Oh, never mind.
But still,
Yeah.
it's super bright over here where the white of the counter is like causing glare, but it's not affecting the candles. Man, my voice is going.
Zelda, what could she be thinking?
That's literally just Thermos. I don't remember what voice I was giving him, but he's
Your
just
Majesty.
Thermos. Your Majesty, pardon me for saying so, but you seem more anxious now than when you did the battle. but you seem more anxious now than you did when the battle broke out at the Canyon of Death.
The Canyon of Death!
Me and the boys meeting up at the
You
Canyon
think-
of
do you think
Death.
it was named the Canyon of Death before the battle?
Oh, there's more close-ups of it. That's truly spectacular punching.
That's right.
Because I am!
Are you serious?
I wish I weren't.
Please say this is an all-dude chapter, no Zelda. Your Majesty, there's something I simply can't understand. Man, that sounds like a fucking Webtoon comment, what I just said.
What?
Please hope this is an all-dude chapter, no Zelda.
No Zelda.
Why are you so flustered?
Claire, what?
I mean, it's strange, isn't it? You were completely unfazed during the wedding. Did we skip the wedding?
Yeah, because they
No,
focus
no,
on it.
I'm thinking, I get
You're
this
thinking
mixed up with Savage Proposals
Oh
too
my
much.
gosh, he is. Look at his pecs.
Maddie, he's wearing a shirt.
Look
Maddie,
at him.
Maddie, those are clasps.
Nah, Rhinell's
No.
hot, Micah, shut up.
So why are you more nervous now, after multiple days have already passed? Not to mention how he suddenly smiles while working. Ah, yes, work.
They're discussing
He's
the
like,
minds, Micah.
I'm drinking tea, and everybody else in the room is working, and he's just like,
Tea. No, tea is disgusting.
yeah.
In front of Monkey
Cancel.
22 says, I'm here practically every stream, yet I have yet to comprehend the plot of this comic.
I have no idea what's supposed to be happening.
No, here's the thing you have to
Let me
understand.
grab some water.
Ryanell is a dreamboat.
Yeah.
That's the plot of this comic.
Oh, I love Ryanell. Him over Taiwakin over what's his face Warhound from her child's father comic. Always. Ryanell.
Sky Pancake says, Legasp,
best
I love
boy.
tea. I'm canceling you.
No, I'm gonna go make some tea after this for my throat. Or zoned out in the middle of a heated debate during a meeting? You've never been
You've never been married, so you wouldn't understand.
Jonah, do you understand?
Yes.
With all due respect, while I may not be married because you married that bitch woman and not me, when it comes to women, I believe I have far more experience than your majesty.
Oh, really? Then why don't you diagnose me? Ba-bum. He's having, like, violent heart palpitations, and he's not
not
zoning
toast.
out. He's having,
He's
like,
not toast.
he's having, like, micro seizures that, like, his brain is shutting down, and everybody's just like, he's so in love, and his body's just failing.
Fizzy Disney Studios, am I gonna make a video on these? Yes, I'm just waiting on more chapters to drop because it doesn't feel fair to comment on one that's less than like 26.
Why is it that my heart is
Anyways.
racing so much even when she's not around?
Well,
Fair, but
perhaps it's because of the anticipation of seeing Her Majesty later. If your
This
heart...
is exactly why I hired you! But now that you've said it, I think my heart is racing even faster.
Imagine your heart is racing when you're with a girl. Your heart is also racing when you're not with a girl. It might not be about her. You might just need to, like, you know.
get off of your bike that you've been riding. Take a nap.
Is the thought of Her Majesty
drinking
visiting
coffee.
your bedchamber tonight really that nerve-wracking?
Stop! Don't put it so bluntly!
Is that just a real picture of an eyeball? No, do you see the pupil? Look at that. That's way too
That's
much detail
odd,
for
yeah.
a
No,
child.
I don't think it's a picture, but it is weird.
Blush?
I think they just did the normal...
You're making me picture it already.
Beaver!
What?
He's picturing it.
Oh, okay, sure, no, I got it. Well, I suppose she is the first woman ever to visit your bedchamber.
Yeah, she is. Except for my mother and nursemaid. that is.
I love right now!
But that was when I was a child.
And most certainly, no woman has ever visited your majesty at night.
Flinch,
I love him so much. He just says whatever is on his brain.
Oh my gosh,
I
he has
vibe
the
with
same
it.
role as the Amish woman.
He's Amish!
Do you think that's that dude's wife? Everything is connected.
Yes, today will be a historic day indeed.
I hate
He's
you!
about to lose his virginity and he's like, this is gonna
I
be...
thought he already lost his
This is
virginity.
gonna be
they
historic.
They faked for the priests.
Were you this nervous when you...
Moving on!
He's like, this
when
is
you
gonna
thought
be...
about Zelda Von Trova?
He's like, this is gonna make history. Her arm is the same color as the white linen she's wearing.
Yeah,
I think
guys.
she's wearing a glove.
Stop making your
Wow,
webtoons
That's
Caucasian.
a pretty fancy turret up there.
Actually,
Do you think that's where their room is up in that ball?
That's where the Jedi Council meets.
I love balls. Dancing balls.
We need to finish up
bouncing
quick so
balls.
Maddie can go to sleep. Your
You
Majesty.
thought I was gonna be dirty, didn't you? You stupid, dirty people.
Okay, Maddie, stop.
Your Majesty, are you alright?
Just say white. Caucasian is so funny though. Cock.
Bloodless says, we know, girl. That you like balls.
Yeah. Gumballs.
Perhaps the worst stream of the year.
No, not in the slightest. But does that matter?
Yes, you've got this, Your Majesty.
Why are you getting nervous, Sharon? There's no need to be tense. I'm fine now. Right now!
Oh!
Oh!
A woo.
Your Majesty, what are you doing here?
Me? Oh, I was taking a walk. Yes, and I was just about to head back to my chamber.
His
Here.
chamber.
Let's go inside.
He's going inside!
I like how he was not nervous even in the slightest when he's like, hey, let me take my shirt off and get in your bath.
Yeah,
Like,
wait!
he had so much confidence in that moment. What happened to that, Ryanel?
Wait, you were Fizzy Dizzy says, I'm told that Caucasian is an outdated and offensive term, which you think is wrong. I'm Caucasian, and I do not care. You all have
I
the
don't-
Caucasian pass.
I don't think it is it?
You all have the Caucasian
From
pass
the
from your
mountains of
Caucasian
Caucasus?
friends. 'Cause
I don't know.
spoken.
Clasp.
Yes,
Maddie
Your
just wants to say
Majesty.
cock.
I like it. It's funny.
Clack.
Sherlock Hound. Come on.
Whoa, look
Play
at these
music.
boots.
Oh, it crashed.
Music.
Slay!
And her
Slay!
horrible 3D loafers.
I love him. Anyways.
What
the
were you
music totally
expecting-
crashed. I don't know why.
To do? I mean, what brings you to my bedchamber tonight?
Bed chamber,
Dummy,
bed
best
chamber.
of luck with the chem final. I hope
Good job!
if the Amish stream brought down your grade on the chem final at all, I do feel we have to apologize.
Ooh, hydrogen? No, water is 2 hydrogens and an oxygen. There you go.
I think
You're
that's
gonna
true.
pass. I'm here to sleep with you.
Oh!
Dun dun! And to chat a bit.
Aw. And after that?
Swanswear Bell says, what exactly did Zelda do in the previous chapters to earn the title of worst FL ever? That's quite an achievement. Oh my gosh.
There's
Yeah.
so much.
The
there was a
headline
actual
is
pack.
she yelled at this girl for startling the plants.
Yeah, she said that, but then she also, okay, so this one
And she
girl-
also was really classist about it.
She was really classist. She hit her, and she's like, lower people need to listen to higher people, don't you think? And like,
And she's like, yeah, we're gonna learn a lesson today. And so she hit her.
all I'm saying is I went way too hard on Ariana from To Whom It No Longer Concerns. I apologize. I rescind my statement. I'd like to take a look around your bedchamber. Then, sleep, of course. This is how you sleep after hitting a woman and telling her she's startling the plans.
To be honest, you're the first woman to ever enter my bedchamber in the main palace, Zelda.
Pardon?
What,
really?
Was the first episode in like a side bed chamber?
Yes,
I-
really.
I
So when I heard you
guess.
were coming here,
Did he clean?
I decided I'd throw you onto my bed the moment you arrived.
Okay, are you gonna do that?
Then I planned to let our bodies do the talking.
Buddy, for a long time. Right now.
But I can't! Because I'm afraid you would reject me. That you would push me away!
What a sensitive, sweet
Ba-bum.
baby. What a sweetheart. Really? Even though that's what you want? I love Ryanelle. You're too good for her.
People are saying ick. No, right now is a sweet being.
Yes!
I stand right now.
Desperately so!
Throw me on the bed, Ryanelle.
Blush.
Ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Then, how about we sit and talk first?
Of course!
Oh, look at that bedspread.
Artemis says, "Run, both of you, run."
Eh?
Man, yeah, I'm
Look
gonna
at
count
that.
that for stretched out carpet texture.
Stretched out carpet texture. Oh, we clapped.
Yeah, and where the hell?
Oh, the War Maniac's here.
Where the
Maniac
heck
clapping.
is
Girl Boss?
Girl
Amish?
Boss? She runs her own cafe.
Sure.
What about Maddie Moans?
don't
Dialogue?
think you have.
Definitely dialogue.
Definitely dialogue.
Oh, we've been learning a lot about the Amish.
Yeah.
Oh, we did a
Blonde
prediction.
FL, black-haired ML.
Bingo!
Bingo!
What happens?
Yes. I think
You
that
guys
he's gonna
get
give someone
one ukulele note.
That was a bad note.
That was a bad bingo, Micah. If you
we
get a
forgot
better
to change
bingo.
the title
No.
for the Amish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bingo!
We'll get a better bingo note this time.
Yeah? Maddie definitely moaned on string. All right, click it. Bingo! There's 2.
Yeah.
So 2 bingo.
Wait, Maddie, Jonah, check for wound real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Mark it. That's 3 bingos.
Well, does that count as tongue each other too?
That's
Quick,
4 bingos.
Quick, Micah, talk about a Family Guy. Family Man is the Nicolas Cage movie.
Lucky
that my mom
there's a
watches every
Family
Christmas and thinks is the
Guy.
best Christmas movie ever. Also, Zelda Von Trover is ugly because of freckles. Hey!
We blacked out without definitely cheating.
All right, let's go. Bedtime. Plop.
Plop.
Bedtime. What should we talk about? Plop. I was so focused on seeing him that I didn't think about what to actually talk about.
Yeah, it's because you have no personality and you fucking suck.
And you beat other women. And
You gonna
startle
tell
those
him about how
plans.
you hit his other wives?
Yeah.
Bitch.
You hit
Bitch.
her.
Ugh.
We may be overreacting.
I said I wanted to talk. Fate! Woo!
Who said we wouldn't? I heard you, Zelda. You said let's have a talk.
Regular Centipede says, this is a moment in history.
But you know,
Ah!
the most vulnerable and honest conversations happen in bed.
Oh! Why don't get... Who is this? Alright.
Is he putting her
Ah.
foot in his mouth?
I think so. I wonder what time His Majesty will come to my chamber tonight. Your Highness? Oh no, you're back. So where's His Majesty? Is he on the way? Well... Wait, he didn't want to go... He didn't go to Catherine again, did he?
No, this is Witherbasket now.
Yeah.
No, Catherine is Witherbasket.
Ah.
She has long purple hair that we never ever see. No, that's not it. The Empress is in His Majesty's chamber right now. Whoa. Teeth. Do you see that
They're
line?
way too high up.
No, but the entire mouth is teeth.
Also
Yeah.
true.
They didn't
That's
color
weird.
it right.
No, that's odd, and her dress is really low
the
quality.
Empress?
Thank you, Terrapin.
No gender only frog, are they here?
They're not always here.
They're not, but I see them quite often.
Alright, chat. Now, we've had a lot of streams this year.
Yeah, he already can't manage more than one woman.
Yeah.
I feel like getting, 4 other concubines on your roster was rough. Not a great idea. The music broke a while ago, so you're gonna have to play us out, Jonah.
We've had a lot of streams this year, chat. And I just want to say that I truly believe, deep down in my heart of hearts, that this
Candy.
one was the worst stream of the year. The worst stream of the year. I have a really sore throat. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk tomorrow. I can barely sing as it is, so that's okay though. Okay, Jonah's still going. I thought he was done.
Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe!